I just want Canadians to know that you can catch a cold, but you can't catch HIV. They tell you if you tell somebody once and you tell them again, then you tell them again, that's when it starts sinking in and that's when people start remembering. Kway, my name is Julie Thomas. My spirit name is Dancing Fire. I'm a Mi'kmaq woman from Buttongack First Nation. I grew up in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I have 3 children and have 1 grandchild. I'm the program manager at Healing Our Nations. I've been here for 18 years. People are not talking about it anymore, but a lot of people, they're afraid of HIV. They're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to contract it. They're afraid to transmit it. You shouldn't fear HIV. There's nothing to fear. It's just you need to prevent it and you need to teach others about prevention and about HIV. What I'm seeing in Atlantic Canada around HIV is a lot of good work with prevention and education. But what I'm also seeing is there is a rise in HIV cases among our First Nations population. Healing Our Nations is the only Indigenous HIV/AIDS organization in Atlantic Canada. We serve 33 First Nation communities in 4 Atlantic Canadian provinces. We go into all 33 First Nation communities at least once a year, and we do education, prevention, and awareness on HIV, hepatitis C, and other sexually transmitted bloodborne infections. Some common misconceptions that I hear in Atlantic Canada is that it's very easily transmittable, or that you can contract and transmit HIV by sitting on a toilet seat by someone who has HIV, or that you can't hug somebody who is living with HIV. There was this one experience that I had within a First Nation community that we had a member who passed away and the funeral home wouldn't embalm their body due to the fact that the person was living with HIV, and this is due to, again, lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding of the virus. When there's so much stigma around HIV, it actually can break a person down and hold them back from telling people that they are HIV positive. The role that HIV stigma plays in ending the HIV/AIDS epidemic is it's a barrier for people going to get tested. It's a barrier for once people, if they do test positive, to receiving treatment and support. And it's also a barrier for people who are living with HIV to involve their family, to tell their family, to tell their partners. It's not a virus, it's a person living with a virus. The person isn't HIV. What allies can do to stop HIV stigma is to know the facts. Learn about what it is like to live with HIV. Learn what it's like to be a human being living with a virus that a lot of people are fearful. Learn what they have to go through. The role that community could play, and I hope they do play, is to talk about it more, to bring it up more, to bring it to light, to have events, to have AIDS walks, to have people go in and do discussion on HIV. This World AIDS Day, let communities lead. It ends with us.